Hello and welcome to this Cropster origin tutorial. In this video we're going to be discussing milling lots. The mill lot action is the last step you need to do before you can export your green coffee. In order to mill your lots, go to the Inventory tab. Your inventory contains all the different states of coffee that you can have. Of course, you can have green coffee that's already been prepared for export, but you can also have intermediate states like parchment and dry cherry. To prepare these states for export, you can click on the Mill Lot button on the right side of the screen. You can also find this button if you go into the lot itself, and under the Manage menu, you'll see the Mill Lot action. If you click on the Mill Lot action, it will take you to a second screen where it will ask you to define how much of the lot you want to mill. You can mill all the weight available or just one part of the lot. You can choose your milling date, and then you can choose what are the outputs of this milling action going to be. Now you can have two different types. One is to create a new green lot from this coffee. So in this example, I'm milling a natural, and I'm going to expect that we're going to get a exportable top grade. In this case, it might be a 16 plus, and we might end up with 10 bags. But we could also have some byproduct or some defects. And those defects, we want to sort them out during the milling action and put them in our residual lot. Maybe we got half a bag of undergrade coffee. Note that the residual lot in this case has a different process than the lot we started with. That's okay and allowed, but you are going to be informed about it by this little warning icon. Now the total amount of green weight is listed here as 10.5 bags, but since we started with 20 bags, it's going to give us a byproduct weight of 9.5. You can see two things have happened. One is that my new exportable top grade coffee is now available as a green lot, and the previous lot, which had 50 bags, has now been reduced down to 30 bags. Also, if I look at this lot again, you'll notice that at the destination lots table at the bottom of the page, you'll see four different pieces of information. You'll see the transaction for milling the coffee, these 10 bags, which became the 16 plus exportable top grade. You'll see the half bag that became the undergrade, and you'll also see a PY lot. That is the byproduct lot that arose from this. And so anybody who needs to keep track of their byproduct, the husk or the outer layer of parchment, can always have access to it from that table. Let's go back to our inventory. In some cases, you may want to mill more than one lot at the same time. This is the equivalent of blending two different lots together and then sending them for milling. This is allowed in Cropster by pressing the check boxes next to the coffee that you want to mill. But please note the following restrictions. You can only mill coffee together if they have the same state. So milling dry cherry and parchment is not allowed. Also, those lots must be located at the same place. So if one is on the farm and one is at the warehouse, that is also not allowed. So the states and the locations must match. Let's go ahead and grab these two parchment lots, and then go up to the Manage menu and click Mill Lots. Now we have all of these bags available to us. By pressing all weight available, it will put those bags and total them to be 13. Again, we can go ahead and create a new green lot. Give this a grade. Maybe this time we're going to mill with screen size 15 and above. And then give it a weight. Since it's a parchment, it's going to have a higher weight than before. But we're still going to have to sort out those defects, and so we'll throw them into our residual column. And maybe this time we got 3/4 of a bag of residual with 2 1/4 bag of byproduct. Milling this lot now reveals something interesting. Those 2 PP lots that we just had have been consumed. They are no longer visible on the screen unless you press the Include Consumed Inventory button. Or you can go back to the newly created washed lot and see that your source lot lists the original 2. That was the 4 bags we got from this lot and the 9 bags we got from this lot, as well as, again, the byproduct amount and the residual amount, all linked together on the same page.